cluttered garage. I'm really glad you're here. A place where we can laugh and talk and days are filled with cheer. The clouds of sun may come and go, but one thing's always clear. Welcome back, my friend. You know I'm really glad you're here. Yeah.
Hey, welcome back, my friends. I am really glad you're here, and I want to welcome you to tonight's live stream, number 61, March 28th, 2022. Happy spring to you on this frigid spring evening. I don't know what happened to spring, but it was here and then it went away, and it was like in the 20s last night. Kind of crazy. So, as they say about March, in like a lion, out like a lion. Well, that's what they say. That's what I say. What's supposed to be in like a lion, out like a lamb, but not been the case this time. So, welcome. I have to tell you that, true to form, I was ready at 6:45, quarter to 7, quarter till 7. Anyway, I was ready. I thought, I'm going to do this so smooth. 6:59, I decided to try and share my screen, set up the screen sharing so that we could do the sticker giveaway a little bit later. Stick around for that. I went to share my screen, and I guess my computer did an update, and it said, Chrome wants to share your screen. Go to the settings. I went to the settings. I clicked on share or record or something, and then it said Chrome has to restart for this to work. So I did that, and of course it shut down every window that I had. 6:59, honestly. Luckily, I have this new MacBook Pro, not that 12-year-old iMac that I was working with for so long. Was it 12 or 10? 10-year-old iMac. Anyway, that would have never, ever restarted. We'd have been like 15 minutes later. Anyway, things are up and running now. How's the audio, by the way? Last week, Chris pointed out last week that my audio was crackling a little bit, and I looked at the playback, and it was. So I tuned things down a little bit this week, and I hope it's loud enough now, but I dialed things back, and anyway, that's what I was doing. Gosh, look at all these comments. Hello, everyone. Yeah. So, what else? Oh, if you're watching from YouTube, of course, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you're watching from Facebook, welcome. I got to say, I don't know what happened, but I've been sharing my content. I have a Facebook page, which you can find at My Cluttered Garage on Facebook. Same thing with Instagram, but Facebook is a little bit different than YouTube. So I've been sharing my videos on Facebook. Some of my older videos, just uploading them directly to Facebook. Been doing that since early December. And lately, for some reason, people are discovering them on Facebook. I mean, thousands and thousands of views. So I'm wondering if some of you may be new here tonight. So if it is your first time on one of the live streams, please say hi in the comments so that we can welcome you. And I want to welcome you. And if you did discover the channel through one of those videos being uploaded to Facebook, let me know. That's interesting. The primary platform here, so to speak, is YouTube. But I realize that Facebook is a bit of a different audience. Apparently some people use Facebook, don't use YouTube, vice versa, so to speak. So anyway, it's a little bit of a different audience over there on Facebook land. So you may be watching from Facebook right now or YouTube because we're able to simultaneously live stream from both platforms. Anyway, if you're new here, welcome. Which reminds me, if you like the live stream, please click the thumbs up, and I appreciate that. That works on Facebook or YouTube. But, oh, and if you're watching from Twitch, which I doubt, there is a live stream happening right now on Twitch over at the handle Twactor Twitch on Twitch. That one's not picking up, but I figured I'll keep doing it. You never know. Just like Facebook didn't really pick up until recently, but it's amazing how it just kind of exploded. So thank you again for watching that. Do you want to talk about tonight's show? We can do that. We can talk about that. What I want to talk about tonight is tractor safety, and not just tractor, but tractors, the implements that go with tractors, some of the outdoor equipment you might use, chainsaws, things like that. Safety seems like a boring subject, but it's important. And when you realize how quickly things can turn, it's often too late. So it's important to be safe. And I decided to do this tonight because I know that there are a lot of new tractor owners who tune into this channel and so many other channels like mine. You've got people who have never owned a tractor before in their life, compact tractor, subcompact tractor. Maybe you just moved out to the country from an urban area and you're learning all this stuff for the first time, unlike a lot of us who kind of grew up around equipment. So we are here to support you. And I thought safety would be kind of a neat thing to talk about. Neat thing. I don't know if it's neat. But anyway, interesting, so to speak. And I'm counting on you in the comment section, the live chat, to help us out here tonight. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight is tractor safety and the whatnot. And what I'm doing now is I'm looking at comments, if you wonder why my eyes are slightly off camera. So, oh, look at that. There's Dave from RCAF Polar Express watching from the old Twitch machine. So supportive, Dave. Thank you. Dave is the RCAF Polar Express on YouTube is a great channel. Dave's over there with his Mahindra Emax, what is it, Emax 20 subcompact tractor. Anyway, those of us who are content creators, and Dave himself is a content creator, such a supportive person. Dave, I wouldn't be surprised if you have Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube going right now with this live stream. But anyway, great guy. We love you, David. A lot of us content creators, we see you on all the comments. Appreciate that. So, Leah, look, Ministo Key is saying he needs the snowblower. I was looking at Dave's latest video, and gosh, he's got like a 10-foot high snowbank in front of his house in March. Craziness. So, yeah, it's cold everywhere, but it's coming. A friend of mine told me it's supposed to be in the 70s this Thursday here. That'd be nice. That would be fun. Let's get rid of this banner here and see what other announcements I have. We're going to do 2 giveaways tonight. This is big news. Of course, we do the sticker giveaways. I don't have them in front of me. I don't know where they are. Maybe I was unprepared there, but anyway, we do the sticker giveaway every night, 2 stickers, and we're going to do that. But then, get this. We're going to do a pretty nice giveaway tonight. So if you're watching tonight, you're lucky because this is a really, really good one. Since we're talking about safety, our friend, another Dave, over at Pale Horse Outdoors has offered to provide a giveaway for tonight's live stream. And I am speaking slowly because I'm looking for something on the screen. That's what's happening right now. But here it is. So tonight, you're going to have a chance to win this Steel ProMark Forestry helmet tonight. I said tonight twice, but anyway, that's going to be one of the giveaways tonight. So you're going to want to stick around for that. It's really easy to enter, and what a generous gift that David from over at Pale Horse Outdoors is going to be providing to one lucky winner tonight. So thank you, Dave. David. Some people go by Dave. Some people go by David. Some people go by both. Some people call it a sling blade. Some people call it a Kaiser knife. Anyway, let's bounce around here a little bit. It's a great giveaway. How many people are watching? Oh, we're good. We're over 70 people. That's great. When I said to mention in the comments if you're the first time here, I'm not seeing a lot of these comments because I'm trying to read other things, so I apologize for missing these. But listen, if you let us know in the comments that you're that you're first time here, you'll meet some fine folks there in the comment section. And we'll be talking about safety soon. I see some comments in there. I really appreciate that. And good. So the special giveaway we talked about, I do want to, along the lines of giveaways, for Autism Awareness Month, if you tuned in 2 live streams ago, you know that ITC Quick Attach is giving away a box blade from Catawba Implements. And one lucky winner is going to win that box blade. There it is. That's what it looks like. That's the box blade. And what they're doing is they're collecting donations of $25 or more, and 100% of those proceeds are going to autism awareness, to an organization that they've partnered with. And it's a great way to recognize autism, and it's a great giveaway. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to copy and paste the link so that you can enter, if you like, to win that box blade. So if you look in the live chat right now, it's 7:12 or 12 minutes into it. I'm going to paste this link, and this is the PayPal link for ITC Quick Attach to make that donation of $25 or more, and by doing so, you'll be entered to win. And the drawing is next week. I think it's like next Monday, Tuesday. Might be the 2nd, which I think is Saturday. Could be the 4th. I don't know, but it's coming up. It's real soon. So if you make this $25 donation, you'll be entered to win. Make sure you put your name in there so they can contact you. But they've already raised, last I heard, it was about $1,500 or so. Maybe it's beyond that now. If Gary's here, he can chime in. So there's the link in the live chat. If you click on that, it'll bring you to their PayPal page. And you don't have to be a PayPal account holder. You can pay with your credit card. Several people have done it. So there's my little plug for Autism Awareness Month and for that great giveaway. I mean, there's a good chance of winning because it's not, it's not like a nationwide. I mean, it is nationwide, but, they're a smaller company, and you have a good chance of winning is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. If you have a question tonight, I don't know if I'll see it in the comments because they're blowing by fast, but as always, if you have a question or a question, type in the live chat the word question followed by your question. And that helps me, that helps other people see your question. Another fun thing that we've been doing, and don't worry, we'll have time to talk about safety. Another fun thing we've been doing is having folks send their pictures. And last week I got so busy and tied up I didn't show any viewer pictures, but I've been collecting some viewer pictures. You can email them to me at contactmcgtv@gmail.com. If I can, I'll share them here on the live stream. That's the idea. I'm not collecting them to collect them. I mean, I'm receiving them so that I can share them with our fellow clutterites, as we have been called a few times. Actually a friend of mine said the word clutterite, and I've heard some other people say it too. So you guys are clutterites for following along. So why don't we show some viewer pictures right now? Wouldn't that be fun? We'll do that right after this. Hey, we're back. So I wanted to share a few pictures that were sent in no particular order. But Colleen Joyce, we've seen Colleen and Ed Joyce here in the live chat several times, either together or separately with their own little screen names. But anyway, Colleen sent a picture here, or Ed and Colleen. There's Colleen on a pink Farmall H. That's pretty fun. Pretty fun indeed. Next, I've got a picture from Vinny Gallo. He's got a picture digging with his backhoe here. If you look closely, you'll see a sticker on that backhoe. Vinny's one of our sticker winners, and he stuck the sticker on his backhoe. And then Mike here. Mike's got his tractor. Looks brand new. I don't have the details in front of me because, well, I just don't. So, but anyway, there's Mike's tractor. It is a Kubota. And, of course, Colleen's husband, Ed Joyce, he just got his very first torque wrench. And you're going to be using that, Ed, when you get your tractor. I know you're waiting for that to happen, and you're going to need that to check the torque on those rear wheels especially. So that's a nice one. Glenn from over at Mead's Outdoor Adventures, Glenn sent this picture. Now this, if you look closely, it's not a Kubota. It's a Coyote. I think they're called Coyote, not Coyote. Coyote. But again, look closely down the bottom, right in the middle. You'll see, I can't point to it. I am pointing to it, but you can't tell. There's a sticker there on the black cover there for the hydraulics. So that's fun. Speaking of Coyotes, tractors, Coyote tractors, look at this guy. Look at this guy here. Sitting on a Coyote tractor. That's a Coyote, I think it's the same one that Glenn Mead here has. I think it's the same one. Anyway, here's the backstory for that. This was over the weekend. My neighbor texted me and said, "Hey, I'm grading the drive down at the camp, which is right up the road here." And he said, "If you want to come down." So I went down just to see what he's doing, and lo and behold, he's there with his Coyote, I think 40 horse, and he's got the old land plane on the back. And if you remember my video about the land plane, that's the land plane. He let me borrow that land plane to do the video, and he keeps the camp road there graded and in nice shape. And of course, he said, you want to try it out, and I was like, yeah. And let me tell you, that Coyote is nice. It's certainly bigger than my B2601, and it felt really nice. It really made my B2601 feel like kind of a lawnmower. The Coyote was just, I don't know, it was just solid and comfortable. It had the throttle response with the hydrostatic. So when you press the hydrostatic to go forward, the throttle comes up. It was smooth and powerful, and I liked it. I would be very happy with a Coyote tractor, I can tell you that. Nice piece of equipment. So to the Coyote owners out there who are watching, welcome and thank you. Let's go back to the comments. Yes, Chris, a lot of gravel on that road. It's a pretty long road, and that land plane just does a beautiful job. Really nice. Really nice. And right, don't pass up an opportunity. If somebody says, you want to try it? Take them up. Yeah, yeah. What else here? Going backwards now in the comments. So, Arnie, I can tell you that if you enter to win the sticker tonight, you 100% will have a chance to win. That's how it works. Yeah, what else here? A lot of questions for each other. All right. So anyway, what else did I want to show you here? Well, I'll tell you in just a minute as I scroll through. Questions, we did that. Send your pictures. That was fun. So yeah, if you do have a picture that you want to send, the email address is contactmcgtv@gmail.com. If I can show your picture, I will. I can't show them all, but a picture of your equipment, of your property, of your pets, of whatever you want to send. That'd be fun. And of course, remember the sticker giveaway is coming up soon. And if you're joining us now, if you just joined us, we're going to be talking about tractors and gardening and tractor safety and equipment safety. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you something. No, I'm going to talk about something first because I do have some notes about tractor safety. Tractor safety tips is what I've labeled it here. So I made a video last year highlighting some of these tips, and you can find that on the channel if you search probably safety tips, tractor safety tips. So I took some of those tips and I kind of highlighted those here for you tonight. These are what I think are some of the most important tips. You know, if you have a compact tractor or subcompact, you likely have a front end loader because most new tractors are sold with loaders. That's just almost a standard option that everybody seems to want. So that loader adds a little bit of a lot of functionality differences, but it changes the center of gravity. You know, with that added functionality comes some added danger possibilities. So I don't know if this is any particular order, but what's really important if you have a front end loader and you're tooling around your yard, your driveway, your property, don't ride around with that loader above your hood. Some people might load it, you know, raise it up so they can see under the bucket while they're driving, and then you've got this bucket up above your hood, and what you're doing is you're shifting the center of gravity. So you want to keep that loader bucket really low. You know, really just maybe 4 inches off the ground if you're on relatively level ground. If you're on hilly ground, you might need to raise up a little bit, but keep it as low as you possibly can, whether it's empty or whether it's full, especially if you have something in it. If you have something in it and you're moving it around, don't move it where it's up. Move it as low as you possibly can without skimming the ground, and you want to keep that center of gravity low. The second tip I'm going to give you tonight is your ROPS. If you have folding ROPS, which is the rollover protection system on modern tractors, modern meaning probably in the last 40 years, 30 years, some tractors have just solid mounted ROPS, and some tractors, a lot of the newer ones now, have folding ROPS, and you can fold the ROPS back. So those folding ROPS, I think the design of those folding ROPS is really just so you can park in the garage, because the garage doors are 7 feet. A lot of tractors are, you know, 7 feet 6 inches or whatever. Like my B2601 would not fit in my standard garage door unless you were to fold the ROPS back. So that really is, I think, just for parking purposes. Sometimes if you're mowing under some low tree limbs, you could fold them back. But for the most part, those ROPS should be folded upright and kept in the upright position all the time. And what they do is they prevent your tractor from rolling over, you know, 180 degrees. They basically just fall over, hopefully, to 90 degrees. And so keep those ROPS folded up. In addition to that, wear your seatbelt. Tractors have seatbelts now, and if you have your ROPS folded up and your seatbelt on, you're going to stay in this area. You know, if the tractor rolls over, you're going to stay in that area. Why am I talking about rollovers? Because they are very, very common. Tractor overturns. This is from the. I've seen this all over the internet, but this is from I forget what website it is. Anyway, tractor overturns are the leading cause of fatal injuries on U.S. farms, resulting in an average of about 130 deaths each year. Now, this says on U.S. farms, but it happens on farms, on small properties, anywhere. Leading cause are tractor rollovers. Get this, 1 in 10 operators will overturn a tractor in their lifetime. You think about tonight, we've got still about 70 people here. I mean, 7 of us are gonna overturn our tractor in our lifetime. I know several people that are watching who shared that they have had that happen to them, and it happens quick, and you don't expect it, and you don't think it would happen to you, but it does. So 1 in 10, your odds are pretty good. So keep the ROPS up, keep the seatbelt on, and don't think it's just for inexperienced new operators. 80% of deaths caused by tractor overturns involved experienced operators. When we're experienced, sometimes we get a little too comfortable, and that's when accidents happen. So, experience is important, but keep in mind that you are not, uh, um, what's the word? I don't know, but it could happen to you. You're not immune. That's the word. That's what I was thinking of. That's what I wanted to say. You're not immune to this happening. So, rollovers really are the I think the single biggest concern with tractors. And since we're going down this terrible, terrible black hole of darkness, 1 in 7 farmers involved in tractor overturns is permanently disabled, and 7 out of 10 will go out of business within 5 years following a tractor-related fatality. So 1 in 7 will, if you're not killed, you'll be permanently disabled, and then you'll also possibly literally lose the family farm, or if you have a death experience. So that's grim, but that's the hard truth, and I think it's important to talk about that. Let's go back to the comment and see what we have here. I'm way down in the comments now. And Keith, good comment there. Always buckle up. I think it's the chance of survival go up dramatically if buckled up with the ROPS up. Absolutely. Like I said, that keeps you in that. It's kind of an invisible box, but you stay in that. And now, Bob, have you overturned, rolled over your tractor? Is that what you're saying there? See that? And believe me, this is a safe place here. Nobody's going to criticize you for sharing what has happened with you. Now, the internet can be pretty nasty, as you know, if you're on a Facebook forum or something and you share something that you may have done wrong. People do attack, and that's not too nice. I've had that experience myself a few times, and you kind of get used to it. But anyway, this is a safe place. You can share your stories here, and we will not judge you for that because we're all here to learn. So, looking at comments here. Good question. Margaret is engaging question. Who buckles up? I'll tell you the truth. I don't always buckle up, and oftentimes I think after the fact, oh, I should have buckled up. So I'm trying to form that habit. It feels weird because if you've been around tractors, they never had seatbelts, you didn't think about it. But it's just like your car. In the 80s, the seatbelt law became a thing. Before that, as kids, we never had seatbelts, and we were crawling all over the car and riding in the back of the pickup truck, and oh yeah, we survived. Well, we're lucky if we did. But the fact is now I wouldn't even think about driving the car without a seatbelt on. It's actually uncomfortable without the seatbelt. So I'm trying to form that habit with the tractor, and I fall short at times, but it's a good thing to do. And look at Chris there. Raise his hand. He does. Good job, Chris. Well, that might be true, Richard Klump. You have a better chance of rolling your tractor than winning the stickers? I don't know. You have a... Well, yeah, I guess that's right. Because only one person is going to win the stickers tonight. True. So, good to see all these responsible people. Good point there, Chris. Observation, not a question, but Chris says, I'm always amazed at how many people scoff with the apparent disdain at any mention of safety precautions, as if not wearing or using fill in the blank. You're more manly. Yeah, it's often like I don't need to do this or that. And I've learned to be a little more safety conscious because of the YouTube channel, because I've been criticized for not being a safety conscious, and that surprised me. There are a lot of people out there who care deeply about safety, and so now I got the chaps when I use the chainsaw, helmet like we're going to be giving away later tonight. I've got the Husqvarna version, but you know, it's just a good thing to do. So I want to show you something here. You guys just talk here, because I'm going to see if I can show you something. I just have to find it. I need probably some music playing in the background while I'm searching for things. What happened there? Hold on now. Oh, there it is. My hard drive wasn't showing up on the screen. All right. So I don't know where I put them. Oh, now I know where it is. So this is interesting. I'll share this with you. This is some footage from the internet. I took this from YouTube, but this is some Ali's Chambers rollover footage from, I think, 1969, and they did a little test. I'm going to skip ahead here. They're hitting the ROPS. I guess this is when ROPS were kind of coming out as a new idea. And let's see. Hitting the ROPS from behind, just showing how strong they are. But let's get to the rollovers. Now here's a rollover of the tractor. And you know, without the ROPS, that would roll over completely 180 degrees, if not keep going. So here you can see it hits the ground on a hill and it stops. Stops at about 90 degrees. So that would have definitely rolled over completely. Hey, where's the driver? Yeah, see that it rolled over, but it kept that box. Otherwise, you know, the driver would have been crushed. Let's stop that there. Like, you can imagine without those ROPS right there, that would have been flat on the ground. So interesting. Good old footage. What else do we have here? Oh, this one going straight up. If you're climbing a hill, the tractor could flip over backwards, and that would definitely crush you. So you can see here the ROPS. Watch out, little bird. The ROPS keeps that driver safe in that box. Now, I bet that tractor didn't have seat belts, but now they do. How was that? Interesting? Could be, right? Well, I have another one I want to share with you, since that was so fun. I will share another one. What was this one? Was this a good one here? Oh, this is interesting. This one here is, let me turn the volume down a little bit. This is a rollover demonstration, and it's a remote control tractor, which is kind of neat. It looks like there's a driver there if you look closely, but there's not. So this is a typical operation. You're riding on your property, and up ahead there's a dip.
Control tractor is pretty cool.
You see that dip? Just like that, falls right over. Now see that guy would have been crushed.
Okay, you set that protected zone for the operator.
Let's watch that again.
The remote control tractor is pretty cool.
Just like that.
Okay, you saw how the ROPS limited the roll of the tractor and create that protected zone for the operator. And the operator stayed inside because he has a seatbelt firmly attached.
There you go. How about that? Interesting? I think so. Very much so. Yep. Looking at comments now. And I believe I had another video to share. Let's see if it's something worthwhile sharing here. Oh, this was sent to me by one of our loyal fans, and this is, you know, a little bit about tractor safety, but just interesting. This is a tractor that has just taken off on its own. Apparently the driver fell off. Now, of course, nowadays most of us have hydrostatic tractors, so they stop. This one's a gear drive, and it just was a mad tractor on the run. And it's moving at a pretty good clip. It's obviously a gear drive tractor, so it's in gear, the throttle's up. And these guys are trying to catch this tractor like a bull or a wild horse. Backhoe operator thinks he's going to stop it by ramming it, but no, just spins the backhoe around. Kind of scary. And then the announcer is yelling at the people, get away from the fence, like basically saying, what's the matter with you? There's a machine on the loose here, and you're pressed up against the fence to watch it. Good point. I'm skipping ahead here. I mean, it is entertaining, but kind of scary too.
Watch out up here, watch out up here! Hey, get away from the fence!
I need you guys away from the fence! Everybody away from the fence! Why would you stand by the fence if there's
Why would you stand by the fence,
by
they're
itself,
saying?
folks? Come on now.
Anyway, they got it though eventually. They did something to stop it. I'm gonna jump ahead there. Crazy. Stopped it. Okay, enough of that. Let's get back to. I'm looking at your comments. I mean, if you folks have anything to add, please do. I'll get back to a few other safety tips that I find are important. If you are like mowing along the side of the road, tractors have warning flashers now. Turn those puppies on. Turn your headlights on. You know, headlights are not just for nighttime. They make for better visibility, and tractors have warning flashers, so turn them on. This is kind of an important one, and I shared this on the video as well. Tractors do not have, if you're not a tractor owner, tractors don't have front brakes. They only have rear brakes. And if you know anything about brakes and vehicles, I think we learned in high school the importance of four-wheel brakes. If you are descending and you only have rear brakes and you lock those brakes up, physics tells that vehicle to actually spin around. If this is the rear of the vehicle and you lock up those back brakes, it doesn't just drag down the hill, it actually spins around. I don't know the physics behind that, but that's what happens. So if you're on a steep hill with a tractor and you're descending and you hit those rear brakes, it's not going to stop too well. If you have a front end loader, if you have anything in that bucket, you're shifting the weight to the front of that tractor. Now the back wheels don't have much weight on them. Those brakes are not going to work very well. So the trick is to use four-wheel drive. Most, if not all, new tractors, at least compact tractors, have four-wheel drive. And when you engage four-wheel drive, you're locking that drivetrain together, the front wheels and the back wheels. So essentially, when you hit the brakes on the back, the drivetrain is locking up the front wheels with it. So you, in a sense, have front brakes with that. But even with your gearing, to try and slow the tractor down, if the weight is off the back wheels, they're just going to slide and skid. But by transferring the weight to the front wheels, and you have traction on the front and your drivetrain, now you can slow it down with gearing and whatnot. So if you're working on hills and you're descending a hill, use four-wheel drive, really up or down the hill. And the other point of that is to hit your hill straight on, perpendicularly, if you can, up and down that way. You don't want to go parallel with your hill because you only have, I don't know how many degrees, 15, 20 degrees before you lose that center of gravity and can tip over. I did a little test with my tractor on one of my videos where I jacked it up to see what the tipping point was, and I was afraid to go too far even though I had come-alongs and straps hooked to it, but the weight came off of it pretty soon. So don't hit your hills parallel, hit your hills perpendicular. How about that? Yeah, there's a good point, BJ. about lowering your ROPS, how I was saying that they're designed so you can fold them to get into the garage. But not only do you have to remember to fold them back up when you go out of the garage, but oftentimes people forget to fold them to go in the garage and end up crashing the header of the garage and doing some damage there. So that's not so much a safety issue as it is a cosmetic issue for your garage. I know that Chris on Watershed Overlook did a video about how to remember to fold and unfold your ROPS when going into the garage by placing a cone or something on there. But that was good. There's a lot of different ideas. I know Luke had some ideas from Orange is My New Green about doing that. So yeah, it's just something you have to be aware of. So yeah, there you go. And Peaks Peak did exactly what I was describing there. Had a heavy load, was in two-wheel drive. Tractor took off down the hill, had to drop the load and put it in four-wheel drive. And that's a good point there. If you are starting to lose control going downhill, and you can think about it, you often think, what would I do? And then when the moment comes, forget it. Like, you just panic. But if you can drop that load, drop that front bucket, and that'll help literally put the skids on. But yeah, that can be frightening. So thanks for sharing that. I appreciate that. So what do you say? Jeff Jeffers finally made it. Well, welcome, Jeff. You're just in time. How about we do this sticker giveaway, and then we'll do the big giveaway, which is the helmet. Let me show you a picture of that in case you're just joining us, like Jeff Jeffers. But you have a chance to win this tonight. This steel forestry helmet. There we go. Compliments of our friend Dave over there at Pale Horse Outdoors YouTube channel. We're going to be giving away this forestry helmet tonight in just a few minutes. So hold on. You look at that for a moment. Where did he go? He's back. I can't find the... there it is. I stood up for a second so I could find these stickers because I didn't have them earlier, and I want to show them to you before we do the giveaway, because this is what we're going to give away first, is the Monday night sticker giveaway. We do this every Monday night. Wait. There we go. There we go. So, who wants to win these stickers? Here's the rules of the game. You're going to post a word in the live chat exactly the way I show it to you. This is open to U.S. and Canada residents only. And if you have won these round stickers in the past, please don't participate. We want to give everybody an equal chance to win. We sometimes give away a bumper sticker. If you won the bumper sticker but you've never won these, you can enter. Oh my gosh. Were you here last week? Were you? Last week was amazing. Not only was it my birthday and the first full day of spring, that was amazing enough. For my birthday, we did a triple giveaway last week. You know that John Ritter has been trying to win these stickers since the beginning of time, really, since we started doing live streams. Anyway, so last week we did the sticker giveaway, and guess what? John did not win once again. But then we did a giveaway for a mug. I don't know. Oh, it's up there on the shelf somewhere. A mug giveaway. John Ritter wins the mug. So that was an exciting night. But then the best part is the third giveaway. The third giveaway, we gave away a T-shirt. Kelly Ritter wins the T-shirt. So 2 wins in the Ritter family last week, and still didn't win the stickers, but won 2 great giveaway prizes last week. So that was really, really exciting. And then John made a video, if you check out a Ritter Bit Will Do, and he made a little reaction video, which was fantastic. So I don't even know if you're here tonight, John. I don't know if I saw your name or not. But anyway, you're going to, you folks are going to enter this word in, and here it is. So we're going to start this here right now. So, enter the word in the live chat. Hashtag winner. Pretty easy, right? Hashtag winner, and I'm going to randomly pick a winner, and you're going to win both of these stickers. So, US and Canada only, and to non-sticker winners, please. We have a lot of people watching, so that is fun. So just enter hashtag winner in the live chat, just like Wendell here did. TractorMan44. Great channel, by the way. Check it out. And Terry, or David, they're going by quickly. So enter just like these folks are. Hashtag winner. And then we're going to do the drawing here. Make sure you don't put a space between hashtag and winner. All one word. Hashtag winner. Hey, Rick. Good to see you, and thanks for the reminder. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the live stream tonight. All right, we've got 42 entries, which seems to be the average cutoff point. 43. And let's wait and see if we give one more chance for a person to enter. But anyway, doesn't matter if you enter more than once. It's only going to pick out one of the winners one at a time. So, all right, that's it. We're gonna pull the lever now and see who wins the stickers tonight. We got 44. All right, here we go. And I need to find it. I almost clicked the end broadcast button. That would have been fun. 45 entries. Here we go. Who's the winner tonight of the sticker giveaway? I just saw John Ritter's name go by. Arnie Carlson, oh my gosh. Arnie, you just talked about winning the stickers, and there you are. And you thought it was fixed. How about that, Arnie Carlson? Congratulations, Arnie. You are tonight's sticker giveaway winner. But don't go away, Arnie, because nobody says you can't enter to win the forestry helmet. Nobody said that. I didn't say it. So, Arnie, you've been watching the show for a while. You know what to do, but I'm going to tell you anyway. You're going to email me, if you like, at contactmcgtv@gmail.com, Arnie, and let me know your mailing address and your postal address, and I will mail these to you. So, congratulations, Arnie Carlson, our sticker winner for tonight. All right. What else? Isn't that fun? That is just, I don't care how many times we do that. That is just fun. It's coming up at 7:49. And, oh, you're welcome, Wendell, for the shout out. You got a great channel over there. Wendell does, like, projects. I got to tell you, Wendell, your channel is what my channel wanted to be, honestly. I thought I was going to be doing all kind of projects around the property. Time is tough because I do have a quote unquote real job full time, so it's hard to make time for producing content. Most of my content is related to my features, my Kubota tractor. Folks like to watch that, but I've done a few other projects, but you know they don't always hit so well. But boy, Wendell's out there doing duct work, bending duct work, or repairing a four-wheeler. You brought that thing back to life. The sawmill assembly, and of course, I mean everything from cleaning out old gas tanks, just such interesting things. And Wendell's going to come join us sometime and be a guest on the show if we can get him over here to do that. But he's so busy making content. But you're welcome, and thank you, Wendell, because you are fun to watch and easy to listen to. You have a great way about you. That's how that is. Anyway, Let's see. Oh, Luke, the bird. You know, the bird's been with us since I think live stream number 1 or live stream number 2. I thought it was pretty neat how it was kind of retro. You just sit and watch that forever, though. Sometimes I forget to start them up, or right at the end, I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't start the bird. You can still get those things. I got it on Amazon. Pretty neat. I'm seeing some comments. I'm just looking back. Yeah. All right. So look, it's 7:51, and we have a lot of viewers on here. Who wants to win the forestry helmet? I'm not dragging this along here, you know, to make you stay to win. It doesn't matter to me how long the show runs. But I forgot to mention this in the beginning, and I should put this in my notes, because if you are a first-time live stream viewer, you might want to know that I limit this to 1 hour. We go on at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Try to be done by 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We don't go on and on. Sometimes when I have a very interesting guest, we might chat for an extra 20 or 30 minutes. Pretty rare, but we normally do go over a bit with our guests, because they're just so gosh darn fun to talk to. But when it's just me, I'm gonna try to not keep you for more than an hour. So yeah. I'm looking for a picture. I'm looking for this picture, because we're going to do this forestry helmet giveaway. Compliments of Pale Horse Outdoors YouTube channel. Dave over there. Dave has a, his channel is I don't want to say it's, well, I guess it's pretty young. I don't know when the first video came out, but David also has a B2601, much like myself. And David does a fantastic job with educational videos, showing you what he's doing around his property with his tractor. So if you are into compact tractors, you will like Dave's channel, Pale House Outdoors. So look it up after tonight. So, but anyway, Dave and I were chatting and came up with the idea that why don't we give away something nice and safety related. We were going to talk about chainsaw safety tonight, but we're quickly running out of time. But the basic thing is make sure you wear proper attire. You know, I got this pair of chaps that I wear, and it's an extra layer. I know people who have just dropped the saw while it's running on their thigh by mistake and cut through it and needed stitches, and it's nasty. And the chaps, I believe they're like filled with a material, like a stringy material, so that if that saw hits it, it like binds up that chain and stops it. And it's just one extra layer of protection. So wear your chaps, wear eye protection, ear protection, especially if you're out running that saw all day long. That decibel, constant decibel, can really affect your hearing. So the helmet has the earmuffs built right in, which is really nice, and also a face shield. You can wear the safety glasses, but then it has this screen face shield, and that keeps you from getting hit with chips and whatnot. And you just, sometimes it feels like a pain to put on safety gear, but once you have it on, you feel better about yourself, and also good leather shoes, steel toes, if you can. But I'm not a woodsman. I don't really cut down a lot of trees and don't really do a lot of firewood. You can watch GP Outdoors for that. GP does fantastic work, and GP is also very safety conscious. You can learn a lot from Gord over there at GP Outdoors, which is one of my inspirational channels that helps me pick out the tractor that I have, and also to start my YouTube channel as well. So go check out GP Outdoors. By the way, when you look through this live chat, you'll see a lot of fellow content creators who have great channels as well. And I can't go name them off. I know I named off Pale Horse and well, there's Ross on the Land is here tonight, and Ricky Ventures and Purple Collar Life. Chad is here with us tonight. Caden's Outdoor Life. I'm just scrolling through. MJA doing stuff. And the Watershed Overlook I mentioned. So these are great channels, and just look through these names and click on their names and check out their channel, because they're in the family here, so to speak, of content creators, and part of the community. So we like to support one another, which is what we're doing here tonight with the giveaway. So you're saying, Ed, just shut up and do the giveaway, man. Okay. I have to think about how I'm going to do this, though. Just a second. Hold on. I have to... here we go. Hold on. What word should I do? Should I use here? It's going to start with the hashtag, because the reason I do the hashtag is because that way it won't pick up a stray word from somebody's comment. You know, if I made the word, you know, if I made the word popsicle and somebody, you know, early in the comments was talking about having a popsicle for lunch, then, you know, not that they couldn't win, but I want to make sure you're here to win. If you were here earlier and tuned out, you would never know you won. So by having a recent word and by having a hashtag in front, it's not going to pick up a stray word. The word is not hashtag popsicle, by the way. Should have been, but I would have given that away. So that is that's how that works. So I made the word easy for you tonight. This is to win the steel forestry helmet. This is a big one. I believe it's a good $50 value. So let's do it. Let's do it. Because we're coming up on the end of the hour here. And we'll just start that again. So here's to win the forestry helmet tonight. Again, this is U.S. and Canada only, unfortunately, because we can't ship this thing all around the world. I know we have some Australian viewers, some Ireland viewers, Irish viewers from Ireland. So I apologize for that. So U.S. and Canada can win this super prize. Here's what we're going to do in the live chat. And if you won stickers before, it doesn't matter. You can still enter. In the live chat, enter the word hashtag SAW, S-A-W. I was going to do chainsaw, but I thought, why make people work for it? You know, why not make it easy? So just put hashtag SAW in the comments there. Hashtag SAW, and then, you know, then we'll draw. So here they come. Just like David did there. Hashtag SAW. James, hashtag SAW. And BJ, hashtag SAW. If you're just joining us, what you're doing is you're entering to win this awesome forestry helmet. Compliments of Pale Horse Outdoors and My Cluttered Garage working together on this fun little giveaway. Oh, it's still there, don't worry. Don't worry, it's just that I covered it up. Hashtag SAW is what you're going to enter. But this is what you're playing for. This is what you're entering for, is that steel forestry helmet. So keep entering. Hashtag SAW. We've got a lot of people watching. So you have like a 1 in 100 chance of winning, which is still pretty good. All right, we've got, oh my goodness, we've got 72 entries, more than the stickers, because nobody has won this before. So that means everybody can enter from the U.S. and Canada, of course. And we'll give you a chance to enter hashtag SAW. But I think everybody who was going to enter has already entered, don't you think? Yeah, Dave, good question there. Multiple entries are allowed because it doesn't matter. You can enter hashtag SAW 500 times, and 499 of them are going to be completely ignored. So that's how the system works, and you know, it doesn't matter how many times you enter it. So there's no point in entering it more than once. All right, we're stuck at 72. Let's do it. Let's see who wins this forestry helmet tonight, so we can end this thing. All right, here we go. Bam! It's Edward Joyce. Congratulations, Edward Joyce. Edward Joyce is a longtime viewer of the program, so this is very exciting. I'm excited whether you're a first-time viewer or a long-time viewer, but, you know, Ed, come on. Edward Joyce has been so supportive, along with Colleen on the pink tractor there. They have bought T-shirts, and they took pictures of them in their T-shirts at the Sturgis rally and sent them to me. So anyway, that's exciting. congratulations, Edward Joyce. Again, I know that you know what to do, but make sure you email me, Ed, at contactsmcgtv@gmail.com, and we'll figure out between me and David how to get this to you. So thank you, David from Pale Horse Outdoors. Please go check out Pale Horse Outdoors when we finish up here tonight or anytime in the future. But that's what we're going to do. So did we cover enough tonight? We probably could cover a lot more, but it's always fun. And stick around for the closing credits, and we'll put some of your comments up on the screen as well. But I am so tickled that you came here tonight to watch this live stream and join in the comments. Again, if you're new here, I welcome you and hope you'll come back next week. And I hope to be putting more produced content out there as the weather turns and we get to do more things outside. This is like, March is like the worst time of year, honestly. It's like, I compare it to like when you're on a long trip and you're driving home, and this is what wintertime is like for me. You're driving home and you're getting closer, but then you get to that point where you think, oh my gosh, I don't think I can go any further. Like, how much longer is it going to be? You could drive for 18 hours, but that last 2 hours, last hour is just brutal. And that's what March is. March is like that last 2 hours of winter. So yeah. All right, let me lose this comment thing here. What's going on? I struggle sometimes to find the right buttons. A little confusing. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If I didn't get to your questions, I apologize. But we'll look at the replay and read the comments there. It's always such a great time. And again, I'm honored that you come back here every Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And it's just so much fun to chat with you. We're going to have some live stream guests coming up, some old guests, some new guests. And that's always a bunch of fun. I'm always reaching out, trying to get interesting folks to join us, usually fellow YouTube content creators, usually bigger than my channel because I think they're more interesting. Anyway, we went over time a little bit tonight, but it was worth it with 2 giveaways. So thanks again. Hope I covered everything for you tonight, and I look forward to seeing you next time.